10 tips on how to get a boyfriend. When you see happy couples all around you, you can't help but wonder, why, oh why don't I have a boyfriend? Even though we all like to believe that someday love will just come and sweep us off our feet like in all those rom-coms, in reality, it rarely goes that way. But don't lose hope. We've got not 1, but 10 tips for you on how to get a boyfriend. So listen carefully. But before you bid the single life goodbye, don't forget to click subscribe and turn on the little notification bell so that you won't miss anything new coming out daily on the bright side of life. Now, let's kick this list off, starting at Number 1. Love and accept yourself for who you are. Whether you're looking for love or not, this tip is crucial. The saying, "you have to love yourself first," will never go out of style. You can't build a strong connection with somebody if you don't know and accept yourself first. You can still get a boyfriend, sure, but when you depend on somebody else to make you feel good about yourself, you still end up feeling alone even in the most amazing fairy tale romance. It's not your boyfriend's job to make you love yourself. Only you can do that. So work on feeling comfortable in your own skin. Figure out what you want, find that inner confidence, and learn not to depend on a guy to make you feel worthy. There's nothing more irresistible than a happy and confident girl who has her own life, respects herself, knows her worth, and doesn't wait for Prince Charming to come and save her. Number 2. Put yourself out there. The more people you know, the higher your chances of meeting your special someone. It might be a friend of a friend you get acquainted with at a party, or just somebody you meet at a book club. The options are endless. Of course, it doesn't mean that you should hang out with people you don't really like, or go from a homebody to the life of the party overnight. Just put yourself out there, do your own thing, and be open to new adventures. There are a ton of great places where you can meet similar-minded people, like a fan club, community class, art workshop, or any other group that fits your hobbies and interests. You can do the same thing online and get to know people in the same fandoms that you're in. You'll certainly find great friends, and possibly a boyfriend, among people who do the same things that you do. Number 3. Take advantage of social media. If there's nothing going on in your personal life and you don't feel anything special for the boys around you, try social media. Nowadays, there are tons of apps and websites for people who are looking for their other half. And there are even more stories of couples who met online and ended up building a life together. Just be extra careful though, because anybody can make a fake profile on the internet. If you already have a crush on somebody, social media can help you out as well. Friend him and start a conversation. It can be about anything: homework, something he knows a lot about, a good restaurant he recommends. As you start the conversation, it'll progress on its own, helping you find out more about him. Who knows, maybe he'll even offer to take you to that restaurant so that you can get to know each other. Number 4. Find out more about your guy. Let's say you finally found somebody who makes your heart beat faster and gives you butterflies in your stomach. I know it's hard, but try not to dive into it right away. Instead, get to know him first. Find out if he's even available. Maybe he's in a happy relationship. Try to ask around what this guy is really like and whether he has a crush on somebody. You don't really want to ruin somebody's happiness or wreck someone's relationship, right? If he's single and doesn't have anybody on his mind, ask yourself a couple more questions. Is he funny, smart, and interesting, or just good-looking? Even the hottest guy in the world will lose all his appeal if he's really boring, full of himself, or has zero charisma. So don't just go for looks, go for personality. And if he has both, then you've hit the jackpot. Number 5. Be approachable. When you finally meet the guy of your dreams, it's important that you don't close yourself off. No matter how nervous you are, don't let your body language sabotage you. Try your best to maintain eye contact. Don't cross your arms over your chest. Be warm and approachable. Otherwise, he might get the impression that you're not interested. And you definitely don't want your crush to think that. Never forget that it's just as scary for him to make the first move as it is for you. So show him that you're interested in hanging out with him more. Greet him warmly whenever you see him. Invite him to sit with you at lunch. Tell him you have an extra ticket to the movies or a game. Anybody would want to spend more time with such a warm-hearted person. Number 6. Don't rush it. If you start dating right away, that's awesome. But taking it slow has its own rewards. Tons of couples in a long-term relationship started out being best friends. Let him get to know you too. The more you hang out together, the more you'll know about each other. And if this friendship doesn't blossom into a relationship, whether it's because the spark just wasn't there or you decided that you make better friends than lovebirds, that's totally fine. At least you now have an awesome pal to spend time with. Just remember one thing. If he doesn't like you for you, don't waste your time on him. Changing for somebody is never the way to build a healthy and long-lasting relationship. There's a guy out there who will adore you just the way you are. And if this guy can't do that, then he's not worth it. Number 7. Let the best parts of your personality shine. This one is especially useful when you're into a popular guy that all the other girls are after. Such guys usually get loads of attention from girls, and that's why you need to stand out. Show him the best parts of your personality and let him see you from a different perspective. Are you naturally a little quirky or goofy? Don't hide this cute aspect of yourself. Don't shy away from serious talks either. It's the best way to build a unique connection and get to know each other on a deeper level. Just don't make yourself into something you definitely aren't. If you want a truly splendid love story, it has to start with a guy falling for you, not for somebody you pretend to be. Number 8. Make the first move. Whoever said that the guy has to make the first move? Do it yourself. He may be head over heels in love with you, but too shy to confess his feelings. If you're a little too shy or scared yourself to make such a bold move, you can test the waters first by paying attention to his body language. It's purely subconscious and can tell you a lot about what a person really thinks of you. We have tons of videos on our channel about body language, so be sure to head over to our page and check them out. And if you feel comfortable and confident enough to try, you can also flirt with him, which we also have helpful videos on how to do. If he responds to it, then he's probably interested in hanging out and getting to know you better. Number 9. Make him his best self. A romantic relationship is, above all, a companionship. You have to lift each other up and inspire one another. And that's exactly what most people want: partnership and understanding. Encourage him to stay true to himself, to develop his skills, whether it's in his profession or simply in his hobbies, and to never back away from any challenges. Everybody needs someone they can tell anything without being judged, right? Don't push him too hard, though. Give him the space to decide what's best for himself. Your job is to be there and be supportive. Also, don't confuse making someone better with changing someone. Just like you don't have to change yourself to fit into somebody's idea of perfection, he doesn't need to do the same for you. Help him make changes that he wants, and cheer for him on his way to achieving his dreams. That's the best thing you can do. Number 10. Be your own best self. Not everything has to be about him, right? You have your own life and your own dreams to accomplish, so never forget about yourself. When you're with somebody, you both need to move forward. If one of you is stuck in the same place while the other is growing and improving, it'll create an imbalance that will end up hurting your relationship sooner or later. So try to be a good girlfriend and partner, but don't sacrifice your wants and dreams just for your significant other. You both need to have your own separate interests and hobbies. Be independent independent individuals in this union. That way, you'll always be in awe of one another, which will only make your feelings grow. Plus, being a power couple is way more fun. And that's basically everything you need to know if you're ready to leave your single status behind and jump into the dating world. Finding your perfect match takes time, so don't go too fast. You deserve an outstanding boyfriend who will cherish you and know how lucky he is to have you by his side. Never settle for something that feels forced and doesn't make you glow with joy. Do your thing, be yourself, work towards your dreams, and everything else will follow. What's been the most romantic moment in your life so far? Tell us in the comments below. We love a good love story. While you're at it, give us a like and hit that subscribe button to hang out with us on the bright side of life. See you soon!